Chinese Filipino Multiculturalism, a look into the shared culture. Chinese culture is one of the world's oldest cultures, tracing back to thousands of years ago. Important components of Chinese culture include ceramics, architecture, music, literature, martial arts, cuisine, visual arts, philosophy, and religion. Take a look into the shared culture between the Chinese and Filipinos, to which is evidently seen by some of the beliefs and superstitions that impacted us Filipinos until today. Long ago, in the western Pacific Ocean lies the Pearl of the Orient Seas, the Philippines. Ancient Filipinos had lived a primitive life where they worshipped more than one god and considered that there exist supernatural beings within nature. Migrants such as the Aetas and the Austronesians came to the island. Then came the arrival of the Chinese, the Japanese, the Spaniards, and the Americans, bringing in their culture and tradition. This has caused an intermixing of cultural beliefs within the inhabitants. Among these influences are those of the Chinese people. Chinese influences are in every aspect of Filipino life. They have rooted in the Filipino culture. Here are few of the many Chinese cultural beliefs and superstitions that many Filipinos are still aware of. In New Year's celebration, why do you think we Filipinos place only 12 round fruits on the table? Round shapes symbolize prosperity, fortune, and continuity. 12 fruits represent the 12 months of the year, hence a wish of good fortune for the whole year. Why do we make loud sounds when the clock strikes 12? Chinese legend says that a dragon named Nian comes out every Chinese New Year to attack the village. People discovered that it is afraid of loud noises and the color red. Hence, it became a tradition to wear the color red and make noise during New Year. Why is it that the pancit is always present during celebrations? Actually, the word face or mian in Chinese sounds similar with the Chinese word for noodles. And so, everyone associated eating noodles with longevity. Someone might scold at you for sweeping the floor at night. People nowadays believe that this meant that you are sweeping away the fortune. The origin is said to be from the time when lamps were the only source of light and cleaning at night is risky. One might sweep away something valuable without notice. Are you curious why no one wears bright colored clothes during funerals besides black and white? White and dark colors are appropriate representations of mourning. Vibrant colors or the color red is associated with happiness and fortune. If you wear one while attending a funeral, it will be misinterpreted as you are celebrating that the person dies. This set of Chinese influences and superstitions that the Filipinos have come to share in practice and belief can be considered among the other influences that we Filipinos have acquired from the pre-colonial times until today. In contrast with the forceful integration of influences of the colonizers in the Philippines, the Chinese was unique for their influences that we acquired through the establishment of strong bands and were seen as equals with the ancient Filipinos. Their influences are still prevalent today, as the traditions continue to be carried out in the booming Chinese communities in the Philippines. Culture is considered a way of life, and these cultural habits are embedded to the Filipinos. Through this, people can find a deeper bond. Our nation's characteristic, beliefs, and cultural upbringings are in some way influenced by our relationship to other nations. Whatever our nationality is, we are all part of humanity. To broaden the sense of unity between Filipinos and Chinese, Everyone can simply look back to these traditions and beliefs that we share, which is rooted from our trading history with the Chinese. We all share the same future, and that future is dependent on a more unified global community.